Now, welcome to Electrical Machine Lab. Today we are going to perform a characteristic of DC series motor by direct load test. Direct load test is may be conducted by pulley and brake arrangement, or we are loading the DC shunt generator. So by loading the DC shunt generator, motor get loaded. So here DC series motor is coupled with the DC shunt generator, and DC shunt generator output is going to measure with the help of resistive load, that is nothing but the voltage across generator output, generator terminal multiplied by the load current of the generator. So this is the generator output. Generator output plus generator losses is nothing but the generator input. Now generator input is nothing but the DC series motor output. So by this way we are going to calculate the output of motor, and input of motor is going to calculate by the voltmeter and ammeter which is connected in beginning of the DC series motor. So whatever the voltmeter reading and current reading is there, it is nothing but the input of motor. So input of motor is going to measure with the help of voltmeter ammeter, and output of motor is going to measure by calculating the generator input. So by this way we are able to calculate the efficiency, isn't it? Now the second most important characteristic is that the speed armature characteristic, which is a decreasing characteristic is there. So we are going to measure the armature current, as it is a DC series motor. We are going to measure the speed of the motor and see at different load condition what would be the change in speed, isn't it? And similarly we are going to calculate the torque versus armature current. So output divided by the particular speed at that particular load, we are able to calculate the torque, and hence we are going to able to calculate the we are going to draw the torque armature characteristic. So before starting we have to take some precautions, is that the resistance should be at maximum position for the DC series motor. For the safety point of view, our starter should be at off position, and we slowly increase the starter in such a way that to measure the speed. Now the second important is that for the DC series motor, it is never started without load. Otherwise the speed of the DC motor is increases. So no doubt we will have a small load for the DC series motor. Okay, so we will start the motor very slowly and we will measure the speed. Now measure the speed. So it is 700 and 1000 RPM is there. So we will increase the speed. Just hold it. So I will increase the. So it is say 1200, 1300 RPM is there. Okay. So it is found that it is a 1455 RPM. Now we will load the motor. After loading the motor, suppose I am going to load this motor. So as soon as I load this motor, you can see by loading with the help of we can say that our lamp is there, and as soon as we load the motor, the speed is get decreases. So now it is found that the new speed is 1250 RPM. So the speed get decreases. Again I will increase the load. If I increase the load in the same manner, so again the speed get decreases. So now in the third case the speed become 900 RPM. So if you load the motor, as soon as we are going to load the DC series motor with the help of DC shunt generator, the speed go on decreasing. So this is the by which we can measure the input. Now this is we are going to measure the input of the motor with the help of input current and applied voltage. Similarly, we can measure the voltage across generator. So this is the voltage across generator we are going to measure. So by this way we are able to measure the voltage across generator over there. So in this way we are going to determine the characteristic of DC series generator. DC series motor. So this is somewhat practical setup for the DC testing of the DC series motor. So again, if you increase the load, again you are going to observe, you are going to heard the sound of the motor get decreases. Now see what is the speed. See, so this is the, you are going to look, it is 600 700 rpm is there. Now as soon as I decrease the load, now I will decrease the load, I will decrease the load at same input. Now see what is the speed. So speed of motor is get increases 8 to 9, it is the 800 rpm. So as we increasing, we are decreasing the load. As soon as again we switch off the load, one more, again we have decreased the load, so it is 1173. So it means that by increasing the load or by decreasing the load, the speed change in speed is very high. So this is the desired characteristic of DC series motor, particularly when we need a DC series motor for the electric traction. So it is called as a self-relieving property of the DC series motor, and this self-relieving property of DC series motor is more suitable for the electric traction. Second, in case of electric traction, there are number of motors, either 4 motors, 6 motors are connected in one locomotive, and it also share equal power in case of when they are running in the parallel, and that is not possible for the DC shunt motor, otherwise it will take more and more current is there. So this is somewhat a practical setup for the DC testing of the DC series motor by direct load test.